Hello, and welcome back to another episode of 5-Minute Books. Today we will be discussing the book, The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. This book explores the complex relationship between humans and money, and how our behavior and psychology influence our financial decisions. The psychology of money delves into the various ways in which our perceptions and attitudes towards money impact our financial lives. Housel explains that money is not just a financial tool, but a reflection of our values, beliefs, and life experiences. Here are some key points from The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel, along with examples from the book. 1. Money is a subject of psychology, not just math. The book argues that our beliefs and behaviors surrounding money are often shaped by psychological factors such as our upbringing, culture, and emotions, rather than just financial principles. For example, the author discusses how people often make emotional investment decisions based on fear, greed, or overconfidence, rather than rational analysis. 2. Time is a powerful factor in investing. The book emphasizes the importance of long-term thinking and patience in investing. The author shares examples of how people who invest for decades, rather than trying to time the market or chase short-term gains, often achieve greater wealth over time. He also discusses the power of compounding, where small gains over time can lead to significant wealth in the long run. 3. Risk and uncertainty are inherent in investing. The book argues that investing always involves some degree of risk and uncertainty, and that it is important to understand and manage these risks. The author discusses how people often underestimate the probability of unlikely events such as market crashes, and overestimate the likelihood of positive outcomes. He also shares examples of how people can mitigate risk by diversifying their investments. 4. Personal finance is personal. The book emphasizes that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to managing money, as everyone has different goals, values, and circumstances. The author discusses how people often compare themselves to others in terms of wealth and financial success, and how this can lead to feelings of envy or inadequacy. He also shares examples of how people can align their money decisions with their personal values and priorities. 5. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy freedom. The book argues that while money is not a guarantee of happiness, it can provide the freedom and security to pursue one's goals and values. The author discusses how people often pursue money for its own sake, rather than as a means to an end, and how this can lead to dissatisfaction and burnout. He also shares examples of how people can use money to achieve their desired lifestyle and level of autonomy. 6. Money is not an end goal. The book emphasizes that money should not be seen as the end goal in life, but rather as a means to achieve greater fulfillment and security. For example, the author shares the story of a hedge fund manager who continued working despite having earned millions of dollars because he found the work intellectually stimulating and rewarding. 7. The importance of humility. The book stresses the importance of humility when it comes to managing money. People who believe they have all the answers or who are overconfident in their abilities are more likely to take unnecessary risks and suffer financial losses. The author uses the example of a stockbroker who became overconfident after a string of successful investments, only to lose everything when the market turned. 8. The power of compounding. The book discusses the power of compounding when it comes to investing money. Small, consistent investments made over time can grow into significant sums thanks to the power of compound interest. The author uses the example of an ordinary person who invested $70 per month into an index fund for 30 years, resulting in a portfolio worth over $100,000. 9. The role of luck in financial success. The book argues that luck plays a significant role in financial success, and that people often overestimate their own abilities and underestimate the role of luck in their achievements. The author uses the example of two investors who made vastly different returns on their investments despite similar strategies and skill levels, simply because of luck. 10. The importance of financial literacy. The book stresses the importance of financial literacy and education in order to make informed decisions about money. Many people lack basic financial knowledge, which can lead to poor decision-making and financial trouble. The author uses the example of a person who didn't understand the concept of interest rates and ended up in significant debt because of high credit card interest rates. 11. The impact of our emotions on money decisions. The book highlights the role of emotions in financial decision-making, and how our biases and psychological tendencies can lead us to make irrational or impulsive decisions with our money. The author uses the example of people who panic and sell their investments during a market downturn, rather than staying the course and riding out the temporary dip. Overall, The Psychology of Money is a thought-provoking book that challenges many of our assumptions about money and financial success. By understanding our own biases and emotions, taking a long-term approach to investing, and finding a balance between spending and saving, we can create a healthier and more fulfilling relationship with money. Thanks for tuning in.